Hello everyone, Erin here from yourvillageonline.com, where I have over 58 parenting classes on demand, still shooting at the beautiful Santa Clarita Valley Equestrian Center, where my daughter is currently in her horseback riding lesson, and I took one this morning as well, which was really fun for the first time in 25 years, and so that was a really fun experience. I look forward to getting back into some horseback riding a little bit over this winter. So I thought while I was here, I wanted to do this when I was in Arizona, but the place where I was going to shoot was just way too loud over there, so I didn't get to do it, where I just did a half Ironman race last weekend. So I'm going to do this here, and this is a good video, a good time, either of those locations, there or here, to talk about self-care for parents. So, you know, it's hard when the kids are really little, and I do remember this when my kids were really little, that it was hard to take much time for self-care. So when your kids are really little, you may not have as much time unless you're one of those lucky people that happens to have grandparents really close, or aunts or something, that are able and willing and excited to take your children on a regular basis. If you have that, amazing, take advantage of it. If you don't, just know that it will get better and better as they get older and become more independent, but still remember to do the best you can to just take those little timeouts for yourself. Coffee with a girlfriend or with some friends, just getting out for a little hike for 20 minutes, anything you can do to get a little bit of time to yourself and do some things for yourself is just going to refresh you as a parent. Also, as you age, or as your children age, it teaches them that it's okay to take care of yourself too, that everything doesn't have to be for everybody else at every moment, that parents have needs too, and that we all have needs for ourselves to take care of ourselves and take some time out. So just taking that time for yourself, doing what you need to do to get good sleep. If this is a real struggle for you in your house, definitely see the classes on infant sleep and toddler sleep, because babies and toddlers can sleep through the night. Once they hit about 4 months, 5 months of age, you can have an infant sleeping through the night. And there's a lot of tips in that class on how to do that. And then when not to do that. If you have a preemie, then that may not be an option for you at that early of an age. Okay, you can see the last of the horses going through there. So, you know, with a preemie, this is usually not an option, or may not be an option, and with that you want to check with your pediatrician. But if you have a baby who is perfectly healthy, 4 months old, 4.5 months old, and is not sleeping through the night, starting at that age you can start working on that, because it's really imperative for parents to get some really good sleep. And unfortunately, an infant that doesn't sleep through the night becomes a toddler who doesn't sleep through the night. So getting that under control and setting those boundaries as early as possible is a lot easier, trust me. So you'll want to be working on that and get yourself some self-care, because sleep is really important to being a really patient parent. It makes it a lot easier, and it's a whole lot better to be that patient parent during the day that has that ability to calm down than it is to you know, be coddling the infant all the way to sleep every evening and in the middle of the night as many times as they wake up. It just becomes very difficult to parent. So if that's something you want to work on, definitely check out those 2 classes for that. So sleep is important. Get some good sleep, some good nutrition. We all have areas we, you know, need to work on. Nutrition is always my biggest struggle, but, you know, working on our nutrition, as healthy as we can be, getting a little bit of exercise, getting out and doing that will really helps us to be much better, more patient parents. And then getting some time just for ourselves, whatever it is you like to do. If you like to read, you like to crochet, you like to hike, you like to, for me, get out on my bike and run and swim, and now a little bit of horseback riding, finding some hobbies and getting out there and just knowing who you are, not losing yourself in parenthood, because that's really easy to do. It is not just okay, but it is a really important part of your job as a parent to actually get out and do that. If you want to know more, I also have 2 classes on peaceful parenting, and the peaceful parenting part 1 does cover 6 different areas of self-care for parents so that you can be that more patient parent. And then peaceful parenting part 2 covers all the ways to stay calm in those moments when things are getting a little crazy and wild in the house, and how you can stay calm, move on to problem solving, and get things taken care of without losing your cool. But that all starts with taking really good care of you. If you want to see any of the classes, 58 parenting classes, yourvillageonline.com. If you like these videos, I would love likes, subscribe, shares with these videos. We can keep this channel growing and get some more free classes up. I'll get a free class up once we hit 500 and another free class that you all will vote on once we get to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.